It's Chelsea versus Brentford. Welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Michael Football Channel. Chelsea currently they occupy the number 10 position, whereas Brentford they are at the number 14th position. And this is a Brentford team that has a very good record against Chelsea recently. They have good record against us. So we need to be extra careful. We need to be careful with this Brentford game. But Pochettino needs to find the right tactics and the right balance so that we can get a win and end our winless run against Brentford. Here are some details about Chelsea and Brentford. Chelsea are yet to beat Brentford since our 0-1 win over them in October 16, 2021. It is now 2 years since we last beat Brentford. Our last victory in all competition against Brentford was in 22 December 2021 in a 0-2 win in the Carabao Cup. The last time Chelsea tested victory over Brentford was in 2021 December in the Carabao Cup. So as of recent, Brentford they have a very good run against Chelsea. Chelsea are yet to score against Brentford since their 1-4 loss in April 2022. The last time we even scored against Brentford was in that match they beat us 4-1. 4-1 at Stamford Bridge. They beat us 4-1 at Stamford Bridge. That was the last time we even scored a goal against them. In our last 2 matches, we are yet to score against Brentford. I'm not even talking about winning them. We are yet to score against them. So we need to be very careful with this game. In our last 5 matches, Chelsea won 2, Brentford won 2, and we have 1 draw. It's a tie in our last 5 matches. But overall, let's look at the overall statistics to know who has a better head-to-head statistics. Chelsea and Brentford, we have played a total number of 8 games. Out of these 8 games, Chelsea, we have won 4. Brentford, they won 2. And a total number of 2 draws. Now, in these 8 games played between these 2 clubs, Chelsea scored 14 goals, whereas Brentford scored 8 goals. Most of their goals came in our last 2 to 3 matches. Because recently, they are having a good run against Chelsea. Though this is a perfect time to turn things around against this team that is becoming a budget team. Brentford, gradually they are becoming a budget team for Chelsea. A hard nut to crack. In our last encounter with Brentford, they beat us 2-0. They beat us 2-0. Our last 2 matches, I guess we played a 0-0 draw. So we are even struggling to score against them. Thomas Frank, their head coach, is doing wonderfully well. He's a very good coach, very tactical. Though currently Chelsea are in a better form than Brentford are. Look at our last 5 statistics. We have won 3, drew 2, and lost 1. We scored 9 goals and conceded only 4. Out of those 4, 2 came against Arsenal because of our carelessness. Whereas Brentford, in their last 5 matches, they won only 1, they drew 1, and they lost 3, scored 6, and conceded 7. So currently, Brentford, they are in a very poor run. It is a perfect opportunity for Chelsea to turn things around against Brentford. But these kind of games can be tricky. It's either Chelsea capitalize on their poor form and get a positive result over them, or they see Chelsea as an inspiration to turn things around. So the game can go either way. Chelsea will be playing in the early kickoff on Saturday. So Pochettino needs to find the right balance. We have so many players who are on a good run. Cole Palmer is proving to be the bargain of the season. Ever since his introduction, Chelsea, we are now playing with identity. You can see the clear difference when Cole Palmer was introduced. So currently, we have so many players that are having a good run. Conor Gallagher is one of the best midfielders in the league. Casido is coming of age. Enzo Fernandez is racking up statistics. We also have Raheem Sterling. Though, by the way, in our last match, he wasn't that effective as we used to see. He wasn't that effective like the game against Burnley, but that is Raheem Sterling for you. His problem has always been inconsistency. Now, another question that we'll ask is if the coach will insist on deploying Kopama as a first nine, or will he recall Nicholas Jackson? But personally, I think recalling Nicholas Jackson is a better idea. Yes, we are playing Brentford. No need playing without a striker against Brentford. Nicholas Jackson, he has missed so many chances, but he is not a bad player. He is a very good player who hasn't gotten his shooting boots. If you can stick with Mikhailo Modric and the rest of them, Casido, when he came on, he struggled at the opening stage. If you can give all those players the opportunity to regain their form, I think Nicholas Jackson should be given the time to find his scoring boot. Aside the scoring aspect, every other aspect of his game is okay. It is a matter of time before he starts scoring goals. So I think the coach will recall him against Brentford. If you're excited for this match, why don't you hit the like button on this video and subscribe to this channel if you are yet to subscribe. Stay cool because we'll be bringing you the details, both the pre-match news about the match. So stick around. This is Miracle Michael Football Channel. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.